Hi guys, it is currently Sunday, January 19th, and I am just getting ready to read for a while and go to bed, and then when I wake up it will be the official start of the 1000 Pages Readathon, which is being hosted by Victoria over at What Victoria Read, and I've put up my TBR and stuff so you guys know that I'm going to be doing this readathon. So I want to try and vlog it because it's over the course of a couple of weeks, so it should be a nice one to vlog, and it's kind of chill and relaxed, and yeah, so it should be nice. And I just thought I would just take you along with me for whatever I'm doing over the next few weeks, which should be nothing. So yes, as I said, I am just going to be reading for a while now. So yeah, I just wanted to update now because I am currently about probably not even a quarter of the way through A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas, which is the sequel to A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have it on my library app on my phone, and I only have like another week or so to read it, so I wanted to get it done now before I'm officially like properly in the middle of the readathon. So I'm really enjoying it. It's such a good story, and I love just the changes and stuff that are going on in this one right now, and how happily ever after doesn't always mean happily ever after and stuff like that. It's really good. So I'm really enjoying that one, so I don't really want to stop this to go on to one of the books that's on my TBR yet. So I'm going to continue on with A Court of Mist and Fury, and I'll be reading that tomorrow as well. And then when I'm finished that, which should be maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I will get straight on to Luna and the Lie by Mariana Zapata, which is one of the books on my TBR. So I think that will probably be a quick read. So hopefully I will fly through A Court of Mist and Fury. It is a bit of a chunky book. It's about 600 pages, but I'm really enjoying it. So I think I'm on about chapter 20 or close to chapter 20, and I only started it last night, but there is about like 67 chapters or something, so it's a chunky book, but I am really enjoying it. So that is what I'll be reading now for the next day or so. So obviously it is Sunday night, it's Monday tomorrow, I have to go to work, and I'm going to try and be good this week and go to the gym a few times during the week on my lunch, because I just want to try and get into that habit and just exercise more during the week, and it means that I'm not going home too late then. My gym is like literally 5 minutes from my work, so I might as well do it during my lunch sometimes. So I might go to the gym tomorrow during my lunch rather than read, and then I am back in the boyfriend's tomorrow night just because we didn't do anything this weekend. So I'm going back to his tomorrow night, and we're just going to have dinner and probably watch a movie or something. So don't know how much reading I'll get done tomorrow, which is like a great start to the readathon, but at least it's on for a couple of weeks. It's not just a week, so I'll have loads of time to catch up. But I just wanted to check in now and let you guys know like what the story is. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys at some point tomorrow and let you know how I'm getting on. And yeah, well, I didn't vlog anything yesterday. As you can see, I am back in my room. It is Tuesday afternoon or evening. I'm just back from work, and I've just come in, taken my makeup off, and just put some moisturiser on. And the plan is now I'm going to go down and make some dinner, and then I think I'm just going to mess around on the computer for a while. Don't think I'll read yet. I'll be reading later on, but I read on my lunch break today because I didn't get to go to the gym today. So I read on my lunch break today. I have gotten about 50 to 60% through A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm really loving it. Just really enjoying this world. Cannot wait to talk about it in my weekly wrap up. So all my full thoughts will be there, but just really enjoying being in this world and being with these characters and seeing what's going to happen, and also having that trepidatious feeling of being afraid for all my characters, because I feel like this is definitely a world where brutal things will happen, and I'm just so afraid for my characters in case anything happens to them. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what happens, and also a little bit scared. On my way home, I did finish my audiobook, which wasn't on my TBR for this readathon either, but I have finished it, so I want to just briefly talk about it, which was Olive Kitteridge. Absolutely love that. Again, we'll be talking about that fully in my wrap up, which will already be up by the time this video is up. So you will have seen all my thoughts on that, but I really enjoyed it. So yeah, so I did make some good progress today. So for now I'm going to go make my dinner, maybe watch some YouTube videos or something on Netflix, or catch up on Love Island because I didn't watch it last night. And then I think I was thinking I'm going to try and make like a turmeric DIY face mask or something, because I've heard they're really good, and my skin, like, doesn't seem too bad in the screen finder, but I just feel like my skin just hasn't been great lately. I broke out a lot last week and I'm still suffering from that, and this year 2020 is a year I want to really try and focus on my skincare and look after my skin really well, and it just hasn't been working, because even though I've gotten some newer products, my skin has just been breaking out. So I don't know what it is, whether it's just hormones or something, but at the moment but it's really annoying me. So I wanted to just try and see if I can make a turmeric face mask, because there are a few, like, they seem to be just really like, it's really just turmeric and a few other little things, really easy to do. And I'll be having a shower later as well, so I know turmeric can like stain your skin a little bit, so I'll do it tonight so I won't have a yellow face tomorrow. So I might do that later. I'm a little bit like, I don't know what to do in my evening, but it is like 7:30, 8 o'clock, so I don't have that much time either before I have to go to bed and then do the whole thing again tomorrow, because, you know, that's being an adult, even though I never asked for that. So yeah, so yeah, I'll update you guys later and you'll know what I've been doing. I feel like this is going to be a really bad idea. I really hope I don't end up regretting this, but we'll see. In the morning, my work colleagues could have a shock coming their way, we'll see. Hey guys, it is Wednesday morning. I'm just getting ready to go to work, which is why I actually look halfway decent for once. So I didn't get loads read last night. I think I'm at like 65% through. It's kind of hard to tell on my phone, because the pages are obviously kind of like doubled in a way, because they're like phone pages, of A Court of Mist and Fury. I'm going to continue reading it today, but I don't know, maybe at some point today if I will switch and start reading Luna and the Lie, because I do kind of want to start reading something that's been on my TBR. So yeah, I don't really know what the plan will be today for that. But I also just wanted to show you really quickly that I got a book yesterday in the mail, and that is All the Best Lies by Jonah Schaffhausen. But this is a book I got from Titan Books. This is kind of the third book in a series, kind of a detective crime series, and I've read the first two and I've really enjoyed the other two. The first two were The Vanishing Season and No Mercy, and I've reviewed both those on my channel, which I will leave linked down below. But these are an amazing detective series, so if you're into crime or detective series, please pick this up, or pick the series up. The first book is The Vanishing Season, as I said. So good, really recommend, and I'm really excited to start reading this. I might even read it during this readathon, because yeah, it's definitely one of my favourite series, and I'm just so excited to read the next one. I just finished A Court of Mist and Fury, and I have so many feelings. It was so good. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. I just enjoyed like every single minute of it, and I have just like so many thoughts, and I feel like I'm going to do a whole video review on this book, probably tomorrow, because I just want to like gush about this book, and I just think there are so many amazing things in it, from just like the fairies and the world it's created, but also things to do with like trauma and PTSD and healing and giving yourself time to heal from things, about relationships and how happily ever after doesn't always mean happily ever after, and then the importance of recognizing a toxic relationship and escaping from that and allowing yourself to heal from those kind of things. And so good. Oh my god. I do like really want to read the next one now, because my library does have it and I could get it, A Court of Wings and Ruin, but I have other things to read, and I don't, and there's only like the third one and then a novella after the third one, and I kind of want to wait a little bit longer before I read the third one, so whenever the fourth one comes out I don't have to wait so long, because I think there's like 6 books in the series that are like planned, at least on Goodreads, but I don't think the fourth is even named or has a publication date or anything. But oh my god, it's so good. I actually just can't, like, so good. I can't even talk. Like, I love when books do this, when like you finish them and you can't even freaking talk about how amazing they are, because they're just so amazing. Oh, I loved it so much. I love this world. I think these are ones that I'll just probably reread forever and just love, and oh, so good. Yeah, so that was it. That was just me gushing about Court of Mist and Fury. Currently Saturday afternoon. I haven't updated in a few days. Just busy with things, and I have gotten 60% into Luna and the Lie, and I'm really enjoying it. I was a little bit worried that there was parts of it that were a little bit boring and a little bit slow. It is very slow. Mariana Zapata does slow burn romances, and they're like slow burn romances, and it takes a long time for the characters to get together, but at the same time that kind of means those little moments between the characters are all the more precious and all the more lovely. So we've had a few of those which I've really enjoyed, and it's funny with this one, I don't particularly find the love interest attractive myself. I don't think I'd be attracted to him, definitely not my type, but There's sometimes when he says things to her, like he calls her baby girl, and it just like kind of melts me, and I kind of like that. So I am enjoying that so far. I don't know whether I'll get it finished tonight or tomorrow. We will see. So I've just had a shower, just kind of freshening up for the day. I had a bit of a incident last night that I'm still a little bit annoyed about. Just in the car, I managed to tip into the back of someone, and it was only like really, really small, but it's just stressed me out, and I've never done anything like that before, ever. I've been driving for almost 10 years and it's never happened before, and I just feel so fucking stupid about it, and I'm just worrying about it now and keep getting upset about it, and oh, it's just one of those things that's just so annoying when it happens. So oh yeah, so trying to get over that and just continue out my day and try and enjoy my day and not worry about it too much. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Hi guys, it is Sunday evening and I just thought I should check in, seeing as I checked in very briefly yesterday. Obviously I was a little bit upset because of everything that happened on Friday. I think everything's okay. Touch wood. I don't even have wood, written wood on my desk. Okay, I touched wood. Everything seems to be okay, so yeah, hopefully that just continues like that. So last night at my boyfriend's I finished what was it, Luna and the Lie by Mariana Zapata. It was good. It wasn't great. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars overall. I think I was going to give it 3.5 out of stars. I thought for most of it I was going to give it 3.5 out of 5 stars, and then near the end of it things just kept going. Things were just so drawn out and the character was just being really, really stupid, and she was just doing things that were just so annoying, and I just felt like her actions were just being really stupid and really juvenile, and it just annoyed me, and it went on for too long that I ended up dropping it to just a 3 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy the characters and stuff like that, but yeah, there were just some things that just were really annoying. So yeah, and now I think I'm going to pick up the next book, which also was not on my TBR, but I really want to read this. I got it from the library. It's The Children of Jocasta by Natalie Haynes, and this is kind of a Greek retelling of Thebes and Jocasta, or Thebes and the Queen of Thebes and someone else, and it is just a reimagining of some Greek tales and sounds really good. I think this is one, it looks like one that I might fly through quite quickly, so I'm hoping to read that, and then I will probably get on to either Evelyn Hardcastle. I was going to say Evelyn Hugo, I was like, that's the wrong Evelyn Hardcastle, or the other one, The Winter Queen. I'll either get onto one of those ones, but I do want to get a physical book read at some point, and I do have some library books that I need to read, because this, I always do this, I have like a TBR of my own books, and then I go to the library, and then because they're from the library I'm like, ooh, I really should read them because they're from the library and they're obviously, you know, like time sensitive and stuff. So but anything I don't read from my 1,000 pages TBR, I'm definitely going to be trying to really put focus on at the start of the month then, and for February. If I don't read them during this readathon, I will be reading them within a few weeks after this readathon. That's what I'm going to do, because otherwise I will never get them read. So that is whatever's left over will be read at some point before the end of February. That is what I'm going to tell myself. Yeah, do it, Aoife, do it. This is past Aoife talking to future Aoife. Read the damn books. Read your damn books, okay? That's like my 2020 motto. Read your damn books, Aoife. So yeah. So when I read this, I am going to do my weekly wrap up because I'm only home now. It is 8:30. I'm just home. I've been with my boyfriend all the weekend. We were just having a weekend together. I was up in his house, and yeah, we were just enjoying a Sunday and a Saturday together. So obviously didn't film and I didn't update either, which I probably should have, but we actually didn't do anything today except we went and had lunch, and that was about it, and went up to his parents, and yeah, nothing really to vlog. So going to do my weekly wrap up now, and then I need to make my lunch for the week, and I've been telling myself to make these like cashew burgers for ages from this cookbook, which is Half Hour Hero from Roz Purcell. She is Irish. She used to be a model, and now she's kind of a health influencer kind of chef, and she does cookbooks and stuff, and she has a new one out called Something Vegan, and it's supposed to be really, really good, but I do have this one which does have a lot of meat stuff in it, but some of the veggie stuff I do want to try as well. So I'm going to try and make the cashew burgers. I've made them before a long time ago when I first got this book, and I want to make them just for kind of like little nice lunch pots during the week with maybe a little bit of rice, a bit of broccoli, and some really nice hummus or something like that, to have kind of something healthy and filling for my lunch during the week that wasn't soup, because I've had soup like the last 3 weeks, and I'm kind of like, okay, I want to break away from the soup for a while, so I'm going to do this. So I'll show you me making that later, but for now I'm going to do my weekly wrap up. guys, it is Tuesday evening. I'm just home from work and I managed to finish The Children of Jocasta on the way home. I quite enjoyed it. I'm giving it like, it's like a 4 out of 5 stars. It's not like a really strong 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed the story, but it's not something that like I'd be raving about in a few years. It was a fine story, and I thought in terms of like a retelling it was good. I didn't really know anything about those Greek stories before, Oedipus and Antigone. I've heard Antigone a lot, but I hadn't really known what it was about, so I'm glad I kind of know what it's about now in the sense of this retelling. So I thought it was really good. It was very kind of easy to digest, well written, and yeah, I went through it really quickly, so I enjoyed that. And the next book I want to read now is The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle, and I'm really looking forward to reading this and just seeing what I think of it, because some people love it, some people hate it, and just seeing what the mystery is and solving it, and it should be really fun. So as I said, I'm just home from work and I'm going to try and make some dinner. I wanted to make a shepherd's pie that I saw on the Happy Pear's YouTube channel, so that is what I'm going to try and do now. So I have to go downstairs and peel some potatoes and chop some peppers and stuff like that, so for it, and figure out, and hopefully it will taste nice. So we'll see. It'll probably take a while to make. Hi guys, it is Friday. I'm just home from work. I am in my jammies and I'm ready just to veg out this evening and not do anything and just relax, because yeah, Friday, been a long week and I'm ready to just chill. So on my lunch break today I almost finished The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I literally got to 98% and to the last chapter, and then my lunch break was over and I had to go back to work, and I was so annoyed. I was like, that always happens. It's always like right when your lunch break is over or right before you have to get off the train that you're like just at the end bit and you just can't go any further. So I finished it on the train home. And I did quite enjoy it. It's very intense, vivid murder mystery with some kind of science fiction elements to it, because obviously we are following someone who is body hopping. This book is about, I don't know if I ever actually said what this book is about, but it's basically about this man who is in a different body every day. He's repeating the same day over and over, and he has 8 days in 8 different bodies to basically try and solve this murder, and he's living the same day in the bodies of different people and just basically just trying to figure out who killed Evelyn Hardcastle. And it is quite a twisty turny like novel with lots of different pieces to it, and I definitely did not see the end coming. I definitely did not guess what it ended up being, so that was enjoyable. It's always nice to really not have a clue what is going to come at you. There were some things that I did guess, but there were some that I didn't. This is basically like a it's basically an adult version of Neverworld Wake with just more historical fiction to it, because Neverworld Wake is about a group of teenagers who all die in this car crash basically, and they're in this limbo version before they actually go on to die, and they have to live the same day over and over and over again until they basically decide which one of them will live and who will die, which one of the others will die. So it reminded me a little bit of like that, because they were kind of, there was this kind of slight mystery to solve, and then there was this thing of this Groundhog Day type of time loop. So yeah, I did enjoy it. I've actually been listening to Bad Blood by John Carreyrou this week as well, and I'm only have like 45 minutes left of this, so I think I'm just going to chill for a while in my room and just listen to this and see if I can finish this week, because I literally only have 45 minutes left and I only have a few days left before I have to return this to my library, so on my library loan. So So yeah, this would be very fun to listen to. This wasn't on my TBR, but it's just the next audiobook I had lined up. So I have really enjoyed this. It's definitely not my usual read, and there were parts it took me a while to get into, but I have very much enjoyed that. So I'm at the last 45 minutes now, so I might as well just finish that tonight. And yeah, that's it. I have no big plans tonight at all. I have literally done nothing all week, which is why I haven't had loads of like interesting updates for you guys. I've literally just been working and coming home. I was supposed to do something last night and then that didn't end up happening, so I worked and then I came home, and yeah, that's about it. Hello, it is Saturday evening. I just filmed my wrap up and my announcement for the Irish Readathon, which is very exciting. So yeah, I thought I should do an update now before I take my makeup off. I've already taken my lipstick off, and after I did that I was like, I probably should have kept that on so I could do an update for the vlog, but I did not. So yeah, where's my book? So I started reading last night Love Me or Leave Me by Claudia Carroll, and I really enjoying this so far. I'm only about 10 or 12 chapters, 13 chapters in, so not that far, but it's really well written. I really enjoy it. I love books set in Dublin and that I just recognise all the places they're set in. The place that this hotel is in, the divorce hotel that is in this book, is actually in the same, like literally the same area as my office, so that's really interesting. I love like those little coincidences. It's just quite fun. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this and I can't wait to see what happens. I think it'll just be a really fun read, but it's not like fluffy. There's like, I think there's like a lot to this book as well. There's like a depth to it, which is really nice. So I really enjoyed that. And I was over with my gran earlier and she gave me a book. So here's a little book haul. So she gave me Edna O'Brien, The Little Red Chairs, which I don't know that much about, but I really like Edna O'Brien. I want to read more of her work. My gran really likes her as well, and fun story that my great uncle, so my gran's brother, used to know Edna O'Brien, and she used to work in the pharmacy like near his house or something. This is actually about a war criminal masquerading as a faith healer settling in a West Coast Irish village, and a woman who falls under his spell. And yeah, so I don't really know what to expect from this one, but it might be a fun one to read, and might be one I might read during the Thriller-thon possibly. I don't think if it's a thriller, but it could be one I could read during that, or I could read it obviously in the Irish Readathon. So yeah. So I never did a proper sign off for this video the other day. It is now Thursday, February 6th, so it's been a few days since the readathon ended. My update last was really like the only proper update I did. I did finish Love Me or Leave Me on Sunday night. I did finish it on Sunday night, so I did finish it like within the time for the readathon, I guess. And I did enjoy it, and I have a little Instagram post already up about it, and my weekly wrap up will be this week about it, so you'll hear all my thoughts then. But I did enjoy it. It was fun. There were some bits in it that were a little bit not great. The main character story got lost in kind of the characters who were supposed to be the side characters, and then there was a questionable statement given at one point about bisexuality, which is just outdated and harmful. But I will talk about that more in my wrap up. That wasn't great, but I think it's just it was published in 2014, so it's not like that old, but again, it goes to show how far again we've come in the last 4 or 5 years in terms of, particularly about like things like bisexuality, that yeah, that wouldn't go in a book that's been published today or even last year. So yeah, so I will let you guys go now. I hope you really enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry it was probably super boring. I literally only vlogged from my room. I just didn't do anything. So yeah, but yeah, let me know down below if you like the vlog and what you're reading, and if you enjoyed the readathon, I would love to know, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.